Okay, what?
Oh, you just got a technical now, Tyler. MP, Dion.
Hey.
Nice to finally meet you in person, young brother.
You too.
You good?
Yeah. No, I just can't believe I'm here right now.
I get it, but you ain't got time to be starstruck. First run's about to start. You rested? I know it's a long flight from Vermont.
Yeah, as much as I can be. Thanks again for the invite. Being here means everything to me.
You earned it. That tape you sent was something else. But a tape only gets you so far.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, swing that ball. Yeah, club league coaches want to see you do it in high-pressure situations against legitimate comp, which is why you're here, obviously. Now, today in the gym, I got two club league coaches. Coach Troy with the High Flyers and Coach Weber with Union Elite. I got them to hold off on committing their final roster spot for the summer until they can see you play.
That's amazing. Thanks again, Dion. Wait, those aren't EYBL teams, are they? Because I'm not familiar with them.
Nah, Shoe Circuit roster's been locked for a long time, MP. But these are great clubs. You get a spot on either, scouts will see you face plenty of dudes from the 2KU 250. Hey, swing that ball!
All I want.
Someone come get this!
No shot! Keep going!
Yeah, they can't guard me. Let's go. Yeah.
Nice work, MP. Nice work.
Hey, I appreciate that, Dion. Hey, but I feel bad that I had to go out there and dog you guys like that.
All right, let's take a walk.
Oh, yeah. So do I got any offers yet?
You cut right to the chase, don't you?
No disrespect, sir, but I got to catch a plane to Vermont in like 3 hours, so if I don't, I might miss my flight.
All right, then I won't waste no more of your time. Coach Troy and Coach Weber both want you on their squad.
That's
But
what I'm...
they want to talk to you first.
Yeah, sure. Before we go, do you got any advice?
The most important thing for you to figure out is which team's going to bring out the best of you. Now, they got different rosters, different cultures, different strengths, and weaknesses. You got to make a big boy decision here.
Appreciate that. I hear you. Let's do it.
Coach Troy, MP.
What are you doing hiding in Vermont, MP?
Coach Weber, MP.
Pleasure, Coach.
Okay. Okay. Well, I won't sugarcoat it.
So, what you thinking?
I don't know, man. My head's kind of spinning.
When it comes to big decisions like this, you could debate yourself forever. But I always find that the right answer is in my gut. Do this. Picture yourself on both teams. Which one feels right?
Hey, Coach Troy, I decided to commit.
Mom.
I know what you're thinking. Did I make the right choice? Now, you got a lot of ground to make up in a short amount of time.
Right.
But you're here now, so let's make the most of it. So you got to ball out to get on the 2KU 250 and start climbing that ladder. But all games ain't weighted equally.
How so?
Well, MP's got to play well in front of scouts. Scouts show up to games where there's players on the 2KU 250. Now, the coach gave me a schedule, and I already highlighted all the games you're going to be going up against guys on the 2KU 250. Now, someone in your position has to ball out every night, but you really got to ball out these nights. That's how you move the needle.
Believe me, I know. I've seen all of your videos.
All right. Other thing to keep your eye on is the EYBL showcase.
Oh, whoa, this reminds me of when I moved to New York.
Hey, we got Hollywood in the building tonight. What's the LA of Vermont, MP? Bennington, right?
Stop playing with me, bro. You know it's Burlington.
I really don't.
See, this the type of energy you want pre-game. Everybody relax, especially Devontae. He ain't never good when he tight.
Don't get too relaxed. It's one of those big games you circled. You need to prove you're better than Jaden Moore, remember?
It's all that I think about.
Yo, J Moore's from Chicago, MP.
Hello and welcome everyone to our 2K presentation of WCBL basketball. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. It's the High Flyers going against Team Ballers.
Nothing quite like a SoCal showdown, the freeway series between the High Flyers out of LA and Team Ballers based in Anaheim. I'm sure a lot of these players know each other already.
And early on here in the Club League circuit, we'll find out a lot about these teams by the end of the night.
We'll find out about the teams and also the players. I know there are a few new names on these rosters, and I want to see how guys like MP are going to hold their own out here in WCBL play. And the debut here for MP. Nobody knows too much about him other than he's from Vermont. Interesting to see how he fits into this team.
Starting tonight for Team Ballers, Cody Etherington is at the point. Jaden Moore is going to be their slashing shooting guard. Then Bertie and Rodriguez are filling in at the forward slots with Pasco patrolling the paint. And for the High Flyers, we have Devontae Mills and MP manning the backcourt, Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gove up front alongside Liam Callahan. And with MP, I know several teams were interested in having him join their club.
Well, there isn't much tape to work off of for MP. He's truly a question mark on this roster, but the coaching staff thinks he's raw, and they must have seen something to take the risk with him.
Now MP. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls down and in for him. Well, you look at Jaden Moore, and it doesn't take long to see why he's on the 2K U250. Great instincts at attacking the basket.
And he's not the biggest guard by any means, but he is incredibly slippery when getting at the D. He's very hard to stay in front of, and he's a surprisingly consistent finisher around the rim.
Here's Moore. And the defense really pressing up on him, making that one a tough shot. Pass to Mills. MP with it. More on him. Yep, that one goes.
It looks pretty, but he doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that open.
Now Pasco. Moore. Good D that time from MP. Pass to Mills. MP. The fader. Again, the High Flyers.
MP.
And guys, as we mentioned, MP recently breaking into that 2K U250 list.
And look, that might seem low, but to be anywhere on this list means you at least have some serious potential. Nobody's quite sure what development path MP is going to take, but there's a feeling that he has a high ceiling.
The High Flyers leading. Well, everything's working for them at the offensive end right now.
Yeah, good play calling and even better execution.
It's Callahan. Lays it up and banks it in.
And I'm starting to see the momentum clearly swing in their favor.
They're taking control, no doubt, and they want that lead to continue going up.
Now here's Bertie. Pass to Moore. Will it go? Buries it from three-point range.
And when Moore's shooting while in rhythm, he's a major threat. Fantastic execution off the catch.
Left side, MP. Again, the High Flyers.
He makes quick work of that opportunity. The defense needs to plug those holes.
So it's Team Ballers now. They trail by 7. And for many of these young men in club play, this is where they learn to solely focus on basketball as their sport.
Yeah, up until now, a lot of these guys played multiple sports. This is where they're starting to learn the nuance and the craft of the game. It's a great place to really hone your abilities.
Now MP. He's got 10. Pass to Mills. On the wing, it's MP. Tries again. And he lays it up and in.
As a defender, you hate guarding this guy because he's capable of making you look silly.
Outside Bertie. Moore. good there with the triple.
And even if it didn't fall, you're more than okay with him trying the 3 in that occasion.
Here's O'Neal. That's good, and it's Callahan picking up the assist.
They've really built themselves an impressive lead in the opening minutes.
Yeah, solid defense paired with an aggressive offense. They just keep gaining ground.
And out of bounds, the High Flyers will take it. The High Flyers making a switch here.
Substitution for Team Ballers. Sonny Margil. Kenji Summers. Substitution for High Flyers.
Here's Mills. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's MP. Here's Casey. Nice pass. Led him right to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Their offense has been firing on all cylinders since the opening tip.
Yeah, the D already scrambling to make adjustments before this game gets out of hand.
And in club league play here in the WCBL, these kids get such a wealth of minutes in such a short amount of time.
The games come fast and quick, and honestly, there's a lot to learn on the fly, but there's a ton of opportunity. And for some players, it can be a bit overwhelming.
Here's Summers. More double teams. Berti. And not sure what he was thinking right there. Here's Mills. Here's Callahan. Locked. And they're able to recover. MP. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Now Moore. He's got 5. They really need a bucket right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's been a while since they've scored last.
6 on the shot clock. That's another miss. Now he's 2 for 6. And Coach Troy of the High Flyers, he's a young coach, even by this club league standard.
It's true. As you said, Troy is one of the younger coaches, but it's clear that he knows the game, and his drive is apparent. Plus, he's already got a great track record for developing talent.
Here's MP. Good. And that assist goes to Mills.
Ooh, the dime, courtesy of Mills. He's got a great feel for the floor.
And a whistle blown against MP. That's foul number 2 for him. So both teams making some changes here.
Team Ballers. Brandon Westerhoff. Mark Wong.
Here's Summers. 1 up, 1 down as he hits his first shot of this game.
The man just makes plays. That pass is on point.
They set the pick. Pass over to Casey. Back to MP. Done. The three-pointer, no good. One thing that the players need to balance in club play is focusing more on winning versus stuffing their own stat sheet.
It's a chance to show your skills in this league. And of course you want to win the game, but win or lose, at the end of the day, scouts are factoring in your individual performance as well. So if you want to get noticed, you better be playing your best out there.
Now here's Brock. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
2 points.
And the shot goes down.
You always want to see assisted baskets. Credit Brock right there for providing the key final pass.
Pass to Westerhoff. Here's Summers. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. He's 2 for 2. And it's High Flyers with the ball. Out of bounds. It'll go to Team Ballers.
Careless mistake. Turnovers like that get coaches gray hair.
It's a 16-point game. A dominating first half of play so far. It hasn't been close. The High Flyers lead this one, running away with this one. And don't go away. We'll be back right after the break. Welcome back to the second half of this West Coast Club battle between the High Flyers and Team Ballers. Mills has it, and something to note about MP. I heard he was training with Dion Benjamin to help prepare for this one.
And if you don't know about Dion Benjamin, he has a well-known open run. A lot of talent has come out of there. And to see MP working out with him, that's certainly a positive in the eyes of many scouts.
Now here's Rodriguez. Moore pulls up. That one falls. Rodriguez picks up the assist.
Moore, he's a steady source of offense for this unit.
Outside, MP. Again, the high flyers.
What a competitor. He's been looking for a shot all game long. He shouldered almost the entire load for them offensively.
Now Etherington. Rodriguez outside. To the paint. Moore with the buckets.
At this point, alarms are sounding because it seems like Jaden Moore is making a statement in this game. He's tough to contain. I mean, it looks like he's feeling good out there.
Now MP. 22 points for him. With the fadeaway, and it falls all around the rim, and it goes in.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Outside Bertie. Moore. Pass to Etherington. Now Rodriguez. He's covered by Gov. Moore with the bucket.
Dropping a bomb from range. Moore saw an angle he liked and made it look easy.
And it's High Flyers with the ball. They have a 19-point lead. MP with the look. Again, the High Flyers.
It's a one-man show, and the fans are glad they have tickets. Looks like he's willing to handle all the offensive duties for them.
Outside Bertie. Moore. Back to Bertie. Pasco, defended now by Callahan. Fires the three. The High Flyers grab the miss. A baseline J. MP again.
Their shooting percentage just keeps improving here in the second half.
Well, they've done a great job sharing the ball. Good teamwork typically does result in high percentage shots.
Now here's Bertie. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Outside, Moore. Inside, Pasco. And that falls. Nice feed that time from Moore.
Terrific pass there, setting up his teammate well.
Timeout called. The High Flyers talk things over. Now the High Flyers with it. Outside, MP. Connects on the foul line jumper. This Team Baller squad has been struggling. Kicks it to Summers. Over MP. The second chance effort. And Pasco lays it in.
And a heads-up play there to read the bounce and capitalize on that second opportunity.
Well, what a show we've seen so far from MP. He's come out and put on a clinic. He looks head and shoulders above Moore right now.
Well, if there was any fans doubting the impact that MP can make, I doubt they're saying much right now. A great offensive showing from MP so far. He's been terrific.
Personal foul. Substitution for Team Ballers. Substitution for Team Ballers. Substitution for High Flyers.
Here's Summers. Out to the left wing. Pass to Moore. From the arc. Rebound by Almadawi. And it's High Flyers with the ball. And that one's good from MP.
Sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but this guy, you can trust him. With one on him, it's a very good shot.
Here's Dykstra. Here's Wong. Moore outside. Down low. Long shot falls.
They executed their offense to perfection on that trip down.
And here's MP. Over to the left wing. Off target from outside.
That's a break for the D. He's not the guy to leave open out there on the perimeter.
Yeah, that's a breakdown, plain and simple. But they got away with it.
They were looking for him on that possession. Beyond the arc, find some space.
MP outside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And he has been feeling it all game. His shot is falling from everywhere he puts it up.
Pass to Mahil.
Who's watching here?
Here's Summers. And here's more from the arc. Here's Mahil. Banked in off the glass.
Nice take, however, a little too easy if you're asking me.
MP outside. Now Casey, and they pick up two.
Two teammates showing quality chemistry.
Here's Dykstra for three. Moore. Jaden Moore can't get that one to fall. MP with the look. Yes, and it's Brock picking up the assist.
He's got a lot of firepower right now. Man, what a half he's having.
Pass to Wong. Here's Dykstra. And here's more from the arc. Jaden Moore can't get that one to fall. Back to MP.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And they double up MP. Done. MP outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Dunn. Moore with the steal. Here's Summers. Dykstra. And here's Moore. From the wing. Again, the miss by Jaden Moore.
Who's got MP?
Brock, right side. To the middle. Now Casey.
And it hasn't just been one facet that helps them build the lead. They've been terrific all around.
It has been a complete performance, and the effort level's been fantastic too.
Pass to Wong. Here's Dykstra. For three, Moore. Jaden Moore can't get that one to fall. Now MP. To the inside. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot attempt.
Second personal foul.
First one for him, false.
At the line for the High Flyers, Richard Dunn, taking 2 shots.
Good on both attempts. Etherington with it. And the foul called on MP. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. The High Flyers making a switch here.
Flyers, Matt Casey.
Now Etherington. Outside Bertie. Pass to Moore. Trying to get back on track.
Hey, defense, nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. He just can't seem to dial it up this half.
Here's Casey. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
And they have not let up. This is a statement victory.
Some might say they're running up the score. To me, it looks like they're just playing their brand of basketball.
Moore can't hit it.
Some of the shots that he's taken have been head scratchers. He's out there playing like it is a game of horse.
And it's stolen by Bertie. And here's Etherington. So it's the High Flyers winning this one easily.
Well, I'll be honest. I'm intrigued by what we saw from MP in this one. This kid has a ton of potential. I wouldn't be surprised to see him moving up that 2KU 250 list. Can't wait to see more out of him.
And I agree, Danny. MP was impressive. And for Team Ballers, a tough loss for them.
I mean, Jaden Moore came into this one feeling confident and perhaps a little overly confident. He showed some flashes, don't get me wrong, but in the end, it just wasn't enough. Make no mistake, though. He's been around this game for a while, and he knows what it takes to learn and come back and win later.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks. For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for watching.
going out tonight, Burlington? We gotta celebrate your big game against that bully from Chicago. And before you say anything, say yes.
Or you gonna let me talk?
Ain't nobody stopping you.
What are we getting into tonight?
Hanging in my crib. I got a pool.
Okay. Are there gonna be any girls there?
Man, of course there'll be girls there.
All right, then. I'm pulling up.
My man. All right, I'll text you my address. Show up around 8.
Bet. Hey.
Doesn't matter if you're a big or a guard caught on a switch. If Stone...
Hey, Coach. If this is about me being late.
Hello and welcome to our 2K presentation of the WCBL. We've got Milestone and the Surf City Waves taking on the High Flyers. And some news here. The relative newcomer, MP, deemed unavailable tonight. It's a bit of a surprise, especially considering his recent performances. In the meantime, Surf City has won a tip and we're underway. Feeds it inside and Milestone punches it through.
Look, Stone is just controlling the paint down low. He's getting whatever look he wants in there.
And what we're being told, MP is serving a one-game suspension for Coach. Tough break with all of these scouts here in attendance, and they're getting to watch Miles just put on a show.
Surf City just piling it on at this point.
And MP has got to be disappointed in himself. It could have been his moment to show what he can do. Instead, he's watching from the bench.
Oh, and the three is good. Oh, Stone got a hand on it. And again, Stone owning the interior. Dunk after dunk in this one.
And a lot of questions will be asked about the maturity of MP, because his absence has certainly been felt. Not a good look for him.
So a lopsided win for Surf City as the final horn sounds. For everyone here at 2K, thanks for tuning in.
Hey, good game. Yeah, thanks. What's going on, MP?
Listen, I grew up in a small town too.
Hello everyone and welcome. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. We've got a WCBL matchup for you tonight with the High Flyers taking on the Attack from SAC.
Well, you know I'm excited for this one. It's a classic NorCal versus SoCal showdown. The Attack from SAC, obviously out of Sacramento, my hometown, and the High Flyers are here in LA.
And the stars for the team tonight, it's Mills leading the way for the High Flyers with the newcomer MP. And Drexel Carrington is the big name for the Attack from SAC.
And both of these players are viewed as blue-chip prospects, some of the best in the region. I'm sure there are plenty of scouts on hand waiting to see how they fare against similarly ranked talent. I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
And the lineup for the Attack from SAC, Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the three, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. And for the High Flyers, we have Devontae Mills and MP manning the backcourt, Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gove up front alongside Liam Callahan. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington. But they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows up tonight.
And a lot can change as the player develops over their youth career. But first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Over to the left wing. Pass to Martinez. Here's Carrington. And again, sacked with the triple. Well, his ability to defend and shoot, there's a lot to like about Drexel Carrington. No surprise he's ranked 112 on the 2K U250.
You look at how Carrington has grown the last few years, and his court vision has only seemed to grow with him. If he can continue this trend over the next few years, he could be one of the best in the class. He got hung up on a great screen and gave the shooter some wiggle room.
Yeah, for sure. If he sees any daylight at all, he's pulling the trigger.
Now Carrington, and he's got 6 points for him. Pass to Martinez. And it's off from three-point range. Outside, MP. Back to O'Neal. Mills. MP. Guarded by Carrington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's MP. And the high flyers tack on 2 more.
Hey, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home.
Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
Now MP. 8 points for him. Again, the high flyers.
MP.
Sack trailing here. Now Pagan. Pass to Carrington. Martinez. Outside Carrington. The 3. Hauled in by high flyers. MP with the look. And MP throws it down.
Reversed it home? That was pretty.
The agility on display.
Totally. Power and grace that had it all.
Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
Well, everything's working for them at the offensive end right now.
Yeah, good play calling and even better execution.
Count it.
Callahan putting his strength to the test, and he's got a lot of it.
Now Carrington. Defense right on him. Down low. 1. Good. Carrington gets the assist.
Good ball movement on the interior is just as important as it is out on the perimeter.
Here's MP. And the high flyers tack on 2 more.
Tough make. Maybe not the best shot selection, but still counts.
Carrington outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. A defender cannot give up that much size inside and expect to get a hand on it.
MP with the bucket. And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough deep and can stretch the floor. As we see more of Carrington, expect his playmaking to get better with experience.
MP with it. Carrington's there. And MP gets it to go.
They rely on him to produce, and he's certainly been up to the task.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. 1 with the pick. 6 to shoot. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. He's 2 for 2.
Lund is attacking with confidence inside, making full use of his frame.
Here's MP. Wow, that makes him a perfect 10. Double-digit perfection. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
Now here's MP. He's got 20.
Taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And it's Carrington missing the look. The high fly is leading. MP outside. Gove kicks it out to Mills. Here's MP. Good. And that assist goes to Mills.
Shooting it so efficiently right now. He's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half.
Pass to Lund. Carrington. Again, Drexel Carrington can't hit it. And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
Now Carrington, 11 points on the game so far.
You love to see the enthusiasm on that alley-oop, but not the execution.
Well, they wanted to send a message, and the message is we really need work on our alley-oops.
Outside, Lund. Carrington. And he banks in the layup.
Oh, and it's looking like one of those games for Carrington, and even scarier for the other team. He tends to light it up with steals and deflections after he makes a few. He can wreck you on both ends, a very unique wing in this league.
Now Carrington. He's got 13 on the night.
And how huge has he been to give his team a lift?
Well, certainly their deficit would be a lot bigger if it wasn't for his efficiency at the offensive end.
MP with it. Guarded by Carrington. The fader. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and falls.
He makes quick work of that opportunity. The defense needs to plug those holes.
And the attack from Sac call time here. MP really making a difference out here.
Well, you know they're going to talk about how to slow him down. They just have no answer for him.
Both teams will make a substitution.
Substitution for high flyers.
Here's Hilton, covered by Brock. That shot's good.
And threw that pass right on time. Great look and a solid finish.
MP with it. He's got 30. And he comes up with the deuce.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
Here's Mecca, covered by MP. MP with the steal. Now 8 seconds separating the two blocks.
And all of that created off the turnover.
Tremendous anticipation on the defensive end, then the awareness to get the ball up the floor.
On top of that, the aggressiveness at the rim. What an excellent sequence.
It's Mecca. MP with the block. And the layup's good off the glass.
Plain and simple, they're shooting the ball much better than the opposition right now.
Yeah, their offense just looks smoother, getting whatever shot that they want out there.
And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. The High Flyers lead this one. They lead by 13, and we'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. The High Flyers and the attack from Sac gearing up for the second half action in West Coast Basketball League. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
Kicks it to Pagan. Now Lund, defended now by Callahan. Lund misses. Here's the high flyers. MP, he's covered by Carrington. The fadeaway, again the high flyers.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Pass to Lund. And Callahan comes over to help. The shake, MP with the block. And the shot falls.
This team showed up to send a message, and they're trying to end this game right now.
Yeah, you have to appreciate their effort at both ends. They've been relentless, and they've been impressive.
Here's Pagan, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him. Inside.
And Lund slams it in with authority. Lund just hammering down the slam.
And here's MP on the outside. Drills it from deep.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. He's provided almost all the offense.
Martinez outside. Carrington. Left side, Pagan. Lund. He's covered by Gov. And he gets hacked. Count the basket and the foul.
Gritty play from Martinez. He draws the and one. And as a young backcourt player, you gotta show that you can play hard-nosed basketball.
Here's Mills. On the wing, it's MP. Guarded by Carrington. Good work there as it goes.
And now we're seeing them find their groove on offense in this half.
They've been the much more efficient team, chugging along nicely right now.
Pass to Lund. Back to Lund. Carrington. No good on the three. Here's MP. Non-stop scoring machine here. Gov, guarded by Lund. MP outside. From outside, it's off the mark. A difficult situation for Sack. And a whistle blown against MP. That's his first foul. So both teams making some changes here.
Adam Cunningham. Substitution.
And it's Sack with the ball. Outside, Pagan.
Screen. Switch.
Pass to Cunningham. Now here is Martinez. MP with the steal. From downtown. Knocks down the long J.
I don't care how far he is from the bucket. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from long range.
Well, guys, we talked a lot about both of them coming into this match, but MP is having a much bigger impact so far in this one than Carrington.
He is. He's been the more aggressive player so far. MP isn't waiting for chances to come to him. He's making things happen whenever he's involved in a play, and I like what I'm seeing from this kid. Maybe not the shot they were looking for, even though it was a clean look.
And that's in, coming off the assist from Gov. Now here is Martinez. Kicks it to Pagan. They double him with MP. Now Lund from three. Here's Martinez. Their offense is stone cold. Another miss there. Now the High Flyers with it. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. On the wing, it's MP. Now covered by Martinez. On target from long range.
The defensive effort wasn't there, and as a result, he buries it.
Martinez outside. Pagan. Pass to Cunningham. The triple from Martinez. And again, the attack from Sack, no good. Now MP. And the dunk by MP.
Those are the scoring chances you get when you attack as a team.
Yeah, the pick gave him all the room he needed to fly to the rim.
If they keep playing with that kind of cohesiveness, they can really own that end of the court.
Here's Cunningham. O'Neal comes with the double. One. And again, the attack from Sack, no good.
There's no rhythm or flow in their offense right now.
While on the flip side, their opposition is on fire. Got to stop this run somehow. He's got a lot of firepower right now. Man, what a half he's having.
Now here's Martinez. And Lund slams it in.
Making the save. Lund was right place, right time where squad needed him to be to win the second chance look.
And here's MP on the outside. Yes! And it's Brock picking up the assist.
Playing with his head up, locates his teammate, gets him the rock.
Who's watching here?
Here's Cunningham, guarded by O'Neal. Cunningham with the bucket.
The defenders were a little lazy getting to him that time.
And it's High Flyers with the ball. MP with the look. And good, hitting the back iron and falling.
You always want to see assisted baskets. Credit Brock right there for providing the key final pass.
Cunningham! And he makes good on the layup.
Terrific find. Everyone loves playing with someone who can move the ball like that.
Pass to Callahan. Out of bounds, it goes to Sack.
Sloppy misconnection there.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
From Sack, Ben Olsen, Drexel Carrington, Keegan.
Here's Carrington.
Sean Mecca. Substitution for High Flyers.
The three ball. Tries to keep it alive. And out of bounds, the High Flyers will take it.
Substitution for the attack from Sack. Austin Lund. Ivory Lund. Edward Martinez.
Outside, MP. Hits the three-pointer.
That's a layup for him.
3
So
points.
wide open.
MP.
And it's Sack with the ball. Got a piece of it. MP with the steal. And MP throws it down hard.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
And he used the rim to protect the ball.
It's a great job of showing some awareness along with a terrific finish.
Now Carrington. Kicks it to Pagan. Returns it to Carrington. Hits the trifecta.
I mean, this is why you got to be right up on Carrington, even when he doesn't have the ball yet.
Hey, get on MP.
Now here's MP. He's covered by Carrington. MP. Lund with the rebound.
He turned that high percentage shot into a low one by using the fadeaway.
To the paint. And there's the 3-second violation.
High Flyers ball.
MP with the rock. Launches it. Sack grabs the miss.
I don't think there's a person in the building who thought he was going to miss that.
Yeah, he had a wide open look. Wonder if he had maybe a little too much time.
Lund, that's good.
You thought he knew his game? Nope. Ivory Lund scores inside, but it's also someone you don't want to leave open on the outside either.
That's going to be over and back, not watching the line that time.
Sack ball.
And it's Sack with the ball. Lund misses. Here's MP. Pass over to Casey. Return to MP. Goes up at the elbow. And it's rebounded by Martinez. And so here it's Sack. Now Lund. And Lund slams it in.
Holy smokes, easy on the rim. Austin Lund bringing down the house.
MP inside. Guarded by Carrington. MP with the bucket.
The moment he's free of his defender, he's headed to the hoop. That's a textbook use of the play.
And there's the call on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game. And it's Sack with the ball. And here's Carrington. To the middle. Lund. And Lund slams it in.
Well, he's known for being a 3-and-D guy. Carrington is also a very willing passer. Terrific feed in the pick and roll.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass over to Casey. Back to MP. Clock at 6. Done. MP. Now covered by Martinez. And the foul called on MP. That's his third foul of the game.
Personal foul.
So it's the High Flyers winning this one easily.
Well, I thought the most interesting part of the game was watching MP show what he's capable of. He's got that moxie. And just the way he carries himself, he gives off superstar vibes.
And he makes winning plays. Of course, on the other end, you have attack from Sack falling short.
Yeah, and Drexel Carrington showed off his 3-and-D skills once again. But that alone wasn't good enough to get them the win. Still, he's got something that will garner interest going forward.
And so that'll do it for now. For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for watching.
I'll catch you up in a second, all right?
MP.
Hey.
Great game, man. Hey, that's exactly what you need to do to get the scouts' attention.
Man, I didn't know you was going to be here.
Are you kidding me? You're my client now. I show up for my clients. Plus, Leon's...
WCBL action coming your way right here on 2K Sports. Good evening, everyone, and welcome in. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hager and Drake Hugo. We've got the Union Elite against the High Flyers in a showdown.
Well, both of these teams have had a strong showing this season, and I'm looking forward to seeing the stars of their respective teams, MP and Brandon Harris.
And for the High Flyers, MP and Mills leading the way. Not only can they both play, but they've got some great personality there as well.
Something about both of them just oozes star power. But none of that will matter once they get on the court. They'll have to let their game do the talking tonight. Well, the drama setting the scene for tonight's game, it's MP going up against the team he didn't pick when he joined the club circuit.
And taking the floor for Union Elite, it'll be Lou Diaz running the show from the point. Mitch Mitchell's at the off guard. Bird will be playing in the wing role. And the always dangerous Brandon Harris at power forward. Finally, Drew Robert holding down the center spot. And for the High Flyers, we have Devontae Mills and MP manning the backcourt, Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gove up front alongside Liam Callahan with 4 to shoot. And the ball goes out. Union Elite will keep possession here. Right side, it's Diaz. Pass now to Harris. Over it goes. And there's another one for the Union Elite. Coach Weber and Coach Troy both thought MP was destined for their rosters.
Well, look, he couldn't play for both of them. So at the end of the day, he had to make a business decision. No animosity, but I'm sure this team would like to prove to MP that he made the wrong choice.
And the star for this Union Elite team is Brandon Harris, a fantastic big man who can score from anywhere.
Harris is one of the most efficient and focused players you'll find on the court. And it's funny, I actually think MP would have complemented Harris's game perfectly if MP had chosen Union Elite.
Now here's MP. Fades back, and good that time.
MP.
Not a smart shot to take.
Diaz with it to the paint. Here's Robert. That falls. What a feed that time from Diaz.
And let's note, not without challenge. I mean, Robert able to get bumped and still getting where he needed to be to score.
MP high post. He's got 6. Shoots from the right block. And the High Flyers tack on 2 more. And over the course of this WCBL season, we've seen some great growth from MP.
Indeed, there's been a level of maturity that's come along with his game, not only with his footwork and his basketball IQ, but with how he really carries himself.
Now here's Diaz. Harris, right side. Back to Diaz. And that misses. That would have put them up. The High Flyers leading. Here's MP. He's got 8 in this one. Nails the baby hook.
An improving aspect of O'Neal's game. If we have a second to talk about his playmaking, because right there he just made the right play, and he knows that that's important for his team.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Diaz. Back to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from the high post. Gove with the rebound. And as we've mentioned earlier, a bit of a vendetta of sorts against MP in this one, albeit it's in good spirits. But in games like this, tensions can run high, especially early on.
And hopefully no one's trying to make a point and let it get out of hand here. Emotions might be elevated, but prove your point on the court with your play. And you give someone that much space, more often than not, they'll make you pay for it.
Outside Diaz. Now Mitchell. Will it go? That shot off the mark.
Coach can't disagree at all with the shot selection.
Down low. And finished off by Callahan.
And I'm starting to see the momentum clearly swing in their favor.
They're taking control, no doubt, and they want that lead to continue going up.
They just can't get anything going offensively.
And you can see the frustration mounting. They just don't know who to turn to for points.
And once again, off the mark from Union Elite. Now MP shoots the 3, sinks the tray.
And no doubt about it, folks. This is exactly the way they wanted to start the game.
Well, they've been doing it on both ends, converting chances and challenging shooters.
And as always, this is a game that will feature a crowd full of steps.
Well, to no one's surprise, MP has certainly turned some heads with his play this season. But I imagine they're also here to check out Mills and Harris.
And time called here, Union Elite.
Substitution for high flyers.
Outside Pagan. Pass to Bullock. Pagan. And just miss after miss right now. And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true, and it could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's going to make it, but those who do will know each other from their experience here.
Here's Bullock. Back to Pagan. The 3-ball. And once again, off the mark from Union Elite. Here's MP. And the high flyers tack on 2 more.
Offense and defense have really come together for them, helping to strengthen this lead.
They've taken absolute control of the action. Other team needs to get something going if they want to stay in this thing.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Here's Bullock. And once again, off the mark from Union Elite. And here's MP. And you look at both of these teams, some great depth out there.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such a short period, depth is key for these teams. No surprise to see these rosters have the success they've had.
Pagan with it, now covered by MP. Back to Kolish. Bullock. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Showing the touch on the interior.
MP outside. MP throws it down.
Really a sweet move, getting up there with the reverse. I love that, and the fans got a little show there too.
He put a little something extra on that one.
I gotta pick my job off the floor cartoon style here. Incredible.
Personal foul. Substitution, Union Elite. Brandon Harris. Jake Bird. Mitch Mitchell. Substitution for high flyers.
They double him with Mills. The 3 from Harris. The offensive rebound. And it's blocked by Gove.
You can see Gove tracking that shot through every frame. Nice anticipation, a great block.
Drew Robert. Substitution for high flyers. Substitution for high flyers.
MP with it. 21 points so far in this one. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim and in. And as we've watched all of these players over the course of the season, you can see what they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these teams show is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure, and some more than others, but I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made.
For 3, it's Mitchell. Here's Robert. And there's 2 points. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
A second effort from the big Robert. Coach and scouts love to see that.
On the wing, it's MP. 23 points in the game.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
Outside Diaz. Now Harris. Outside Diaz. Mitchell outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the arc. Sinks it from distance.
That's Mitchell putting the shooting in shooting guard, folks.
The high flyers dictating the flow. Their biggest lead was 21. Oh, and the jam by MP.
Putting some extra spice on that one.
He had the airtime to do whatever he wanted.
With that, the power to make sure the whole place felt it.
Now here's Diaz. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him. Bird. And yep, a couple bounces and it falls.
Nice shot by Bird. Not every young player can hit the midi, because honestly, they don't practice it as much.
The screen by Gove. Here's MP, and the high flyers tack on 2 more.
Shooting it so efficiently right now. He's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half.
Here's Harris. From the wing, and there's another one for the Union Elite. So as we conclude the first half of play, a fairly one-sided affair thus far. The High Flyers lead this one. They lead by 18, and we'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back for the second half as MP leads the High Flyers against Brandon Harris and the Union Elite. Here's Mitchell. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago.
Here's Robert. Good D that time from MP.
Well challenged at the rim.
And the whistle blows. It's going to go on Harris. That is his first foul of the game. MP outside. Hits the outside fadeaway.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Pass now to Harris. Throws it up high. And emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, terrific job to go up and get that one. Nice hands. Harris with an agile move for a big fella.
MP high post. Robert on him. And the shot goes in.
The man just makes plays. That pass is on point.
And Union Elite has possession. Here's Harris. A good finish at the rack off the slick V. It doesn't take a lifelong scout to understand why Harris is a blue chip prospect. He has the ability to get it done on offense.
And what is so great about Harris is that he can attack the rim from multiple levels. That's almost required for primary option big men these days. And Harris is a perfect fit for that kind of role.
Now MP. He's got 31. He clangs that one off the back iron and it falls.
It looks pretty, but he doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that open.
And so Union Elite has it here. Harris in at the high post with MP on him.
Really nice rebounding display. All game long, getting it done on the glass.
Yeah, they have totally dominated the glass. Huge advantage for the team in that category.
We're getting a taste of Gov's all-around game, picking out a nice pass to log the assist.
A difficult situation for Union Elite. Pass to Harris. That falls. What a feed that time from Diaz.
What an advantage that he brings to this offense. Being able to drain that three ball, it really can extend a defense.
Here's MP. Again, the High Flyers.
Defensively, you can't take your eyes off him. He's lethal from several spots on the floor.
Outside Diaz. Finds Bird. Back to Diaz. Offline with the three.
Hey, yo, get on MP.
MP outside. Jacks up a three. Sends it home from three-point land.
He scored most of the points out there by himself. His offense is a big part of the recipe for team success.
And as great as a player as Harris is, he simply hasn't had the same impact as MP tonight, guys.
Oh, definitely. And we've seen what has set MP apart from the other stars in the WCBL. Things are falling for him. Look out, he's just at another level.
And the High Flyers making a change here.
Who's watching it?
Mitchell outside. With plenty of space, and it's in off the backboard.
You have to be disciplined on defense. Biting on every pump fake isn't going to get the job done.
Outside, MP.
The defense has to be more careful when they're guarding Gov. He's solid at getting himself to the charity stripe.
He's off on the first. The High Flyers making a switch here.
High Flyers, Ben Gov, shooting 2.
So he can't get either one to fall. He gets that one to fall.
You can't let them recover their missed free throws. Lucky break for the offense.
Pass to Bullock. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And here's the fast break. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And all of that created off the turnover.
Tremendous anticipation on the defensive end, then the awareness to get the ball up the floor.
On top of that, the aggressiveness at the rim. What an excellent sequence.
Now here's Diaz. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. On the wing, it's MP. Diaz covering, knocks down the triple.
And now we're seeing them find their groove on offense in this half.
They've been the much more efficient team, chugging along nicely right now.
Pass to Diaz. Here's Bullock. Shot clock at 5. Diaz covered by MP. Walker can't hit it. Now here's MP. Inside. Let's go with the 3. And the High Flyers, another triple.
Woo! All the three-pointers coming off his fingers have been right on the money.
They're really on the back foot at this point.
Yeah, at both ends of the floor, things are just not going their way.
Back to Diaz. Here's Bullock. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And it's High Flyers with the ball. The drive by MP. And MP throws it down.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
And he used the rim to protect the ball.
It's a great job of showing some awareness along with a terrific finish.
Here's Walker. And here's Diaz from the arc. Pulled in by Casey.
And they're desperate for a bucket.
They can totally feel it slipping away. Got to get a jump start for their offense.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
They came out of the break with a clear philosophy. Shoot the 3 early and often.
And the entire team has bought into it. They're loving the bombs away mentality.
Diaz guarded by MP. There's a screen from 18 feet away. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Such a slick player. Diaz, he's reading the pick and roll, surveying. He's taking what they give him.
Here's MP. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
He's got a lot of firepower right now. Man, what a half he's having.
Offense has been clicking lately. Might want to mix things up.
Their mojo is gone. They need a basket just to regain some confidence.
Now here's Diaz. Over to the wing. Kicks it to Walker. Here's Kolish. Bullock. He's covered by Gov. Diaz off the mark.
Maybe not the shot they were looking for, even though it was a clean look.
Yo, match up on MP.
Right wing.
Right here.
Here's MP. And the High Flyers tack on 2 more.
What's the D to do? They can't control them.
Maybe we might see a triple team. Even that might not be enough.
Get through.
Back to Kolish. Here's Walker. And here's Diaz from the arc. Lunay Diaz can't get that one to fall.
2 minutes.
And again, it's MP.
High percentage hoop, pounding the rock inside.
Here's Walker. Here's Bullock. He's covered by Gov. And Diaz. Lunay Diaz can't get that one to fall.
Throughout this period, he's really had a hard time scoring.
And sometimes you're not feeling it, but it could be an opportunity to maybe create something for someone else.
MP again.
He makes quick work of that opportunity. The defense needs to plug those holes.
They've been looking out of sorts over the last few possessions, guys.
This is when they need to be patient and find a high percentage look.
And that one's good. It's Diaz.
And although he is a guard, Diaz, he's not bashful. He's trying his luck inside, and with these results, you see why he goes in there.
The drive by MP. Yes, and it's Brock picking up the assist.
Surging ahead at the right time.
Gaining some separation and putting it out of reach.
Pass to Bullock. Diaz. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Nice flow to this sequence. Like to see the players working as a unit.
Get on MP.
MP right side. And the high fly is back on. 2 more. Union Elite with the ball. Outside Diaz. Kicks it to Walker. Back to Diaz. Goes back up. Scoop to the hoop and in.
Great job keeping the play alive. Those are hustle points.
And here's MP. And a dunk by MP.
It doesn't matter who you're rooting for. You've got to appreciate a reverse jam like that one.
Those kind of dunks are how reputations are built.
And he's already got a pretty good one, and it's only going to get better.
Here's Walker. And a whistle blown against MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Substitution, Union Elite. Drew Robert. Brandon Harris. Jake Berger.
So it's the High Flyers winning this one easily.
An impressive performance from the High Flyers in this one. You have to credit MP. He was an instrumental part of this win.
Man, in that move I did like...
Yeah, good game out there, man.
Thanks.
People are talking.
Man, those guys were legit. I can see why Dion said they would have been a good fit for me.
Yeah, but I love how you didn't let up, even though you knew you made the All-Star team already.
Come on, I'm always 110.
Well, good. You're going to need to keep that same energy against the EYBL Select, because this is a huge opportunity to move up in the rankings for us. I can't stress that enough.
With all due respect, Mr. Kelly, I'm trying to be the MVP, so I know how important this game is.
If you could pull that off, that would be massive.
If. Come on, Austin Kelly. You gotta believe in me now.
Listen,
You're my agent.
You're an incredible talent, MP. But you're going against an entire team of incredible talents, not the least of which is your matchup, Ice McCall.
Yeah, I know all about bro.
Well, then you know to take him seriously.
Look, definitely. Dude is a beast, but so am I.
I'm excited to see how you handle it.
I'm about to shock the world.